Hello guys! Welcome to my channel. Kumusta kayong lahat dyan? This vlog today is about nasi goreng. Nasi goreng is an Indonesian fried rice. I will tell you in my place, in summer, we eat fried rice. We called it sinangag. It is from the leftover rice from yesterday, and we fried it with oil and just garlic and salt. This nasi goreng, I eat this when I live in Manila because I am working there as a tour guide before. Whenever I go to the Indian restaurant, I ordered nasi goreng because nasi goreng, it is already complete with meat and rice. We Filipino people, we eat a lot of rice from the morning and the lunch time and the evening. Not like and we have also that midnight snack sometimes. We eat the rice whenever we are hungry in the middle of the night. As I told you, when I was in the Philippines, I ordered, whenever I go to the Indian restaurant, I ordered the nasi goreng. And then when I live here in Sweden, they have that nasi goreng in the Chinese restaurant. Today, I am going to make nasi goreng for my son. I did not cook that much because my son had he has stomach ache from the ulcer, and he is actually of us three, he is the only one who can eat a little bit more. My husband, he eats only vegetables and fruits most of the time. Even if we went to the party and there is a lot of foods there, he don't like to eat. When there is a salad, fruit or vegetable salads, yes, he will eat that. And many years he does not eat meat, not because he is vegetarian, only because he don't like to eat. He is that health conscious. So the doctor advised him to eat meat, so he began to eat meat now. And before last year, even there is already a corona, I took him to the McDonald's and said to him, you must eat hamburger or like that. So he began to eat a little bit meat now. He is that health conscious. He is 84 years old, and thanks God. He is 84 years old, but he is not sick. He has not even cough and colds, and I hope that it will continue. He eat a lot of vegetables and fruits, and also different kind of nuts. And then he eats a lot of tomatoes. Before the corona, he eats the fresh tomatoes, and sometimes now he don't like to eat fresh tomatoes. Instead, we buy tomato in the can or in the carton. So I will read the nasi goreng. Nasi goreng literally meaning fried rice in the Indonesian and Malay languages, is an Indonesian rice dish with pieces of meat and vegetable added. It can refer simply to fried pre-cooked rice, a meal including stir-fried rice in a small amount of cooking oil or margarine, typically spiced with kicap manis, sweet soy sauce, shallot, garlic, ground shrimp paste, tamarind, and chili, and accompanied by other ingredients, particularly egg, chicken, and prawns. There is also another kind of nasi goreng which is made with ikan asin, salted dried fish, which is also popular across Indonesia. Nasi goreng is sometimes described as Indonesian stir-fried rice, although it is also popular in Southeast Asia Beyond the Malay archipelago, it has gained popularity through Indonesian influence in Sri Lanka and via Indonesian immigrants communities in Suriname and the Netherlands. It is distinguished from other Asian fried rice recipes by its aromatic, earthy, and smoky flavor, owed to generous amount of caramelized sweet soy sauce and powdered shrimp paste, and the taste is stronger and spicier compared to Chinese fried rice. Nasi goreng has been called the national dish of Indonesia. Though there are many other contenders, it can be enjoyed in simple versions from a tin plate at a roadside food stall, eaten on a porcelain in restaurants, or collected from the buffet tables of Jakarta dinner parties. In 2021, an online poll by 35,000 people held by CNN International chose Indonesian nasi goreng as number 2 on their world's 50 most delicious foods list after Rendang. History. Nasi goreng had the same beginnings as other versions of fried rice as a way to avoid wasting rice. Frying the rice could prevent the propagation of dangerous microbes, especially in pre-refrigeration technology Indonesia, and also avoid the need to throw out precious food. Nasi goreng is traditionally served at home for breakfast, and it is traditionally made out of leftover rice from the night before. Besides ingredients like shallot, tomato, pepper, and chili, the rice is fried with scraps of chicken or beef. It's usually leftovers from a chicken or beef dish. Nasi goreng is often described as Indonesia's twist on fried rice. And as with other fried rice recipes in Asia, it has been suggested that it can trace its origin from southern Chinese fried rice. However, it is not clear when Indonesians began to adopt the Chinese fried rice and create their own version. The trade between China and the Indonesian archipelago flourished from the era of Sriwijaya around the 10th century and intensified in the Majapahit era around the 15th century. By that time, Chinese immigrants had begun to settle in the archipelago, bringing along with them their culture and cuisine. Chinese people usually favor freshly cooked hot food, and in their culture, it is taboo to throw away uneaten foodstuffs. As a result, the previous day's leftover rice was often recooked in the morning. Previously, Indonesians probably simply sun-dry the leftover rice to make intip or ringginang, rice crackers. The dried rice also could be ground to make rice flour. The Chinese influences upon Indonesian cuisine can be seen in mee goreng that offered simultaneously with the introduction of the stir-frying technique that required the use of a Chinese wok. In China, the stir-frying technique became increasingly popular during Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644. The introduction of stir-frying technique, Chinese wok, and also soy sauce probably took place around or after this period, circa 15th to 17th century. The common soy sauce has its origin in 2nd century CE China. However, kikap manis with soy sauce was developed in Indonesia with a generous addition of local palm sugar. Sweet soy sauce plus the addition of shrimp paste are the elements that distinguish the Indonesian nasi goreng from Chinese fried rice. Other than Chinese influence, there is another theory suggested that nasi goreng was actually inspired by a Middle Eastern dish called pilaf, which is rice cooked in seasoned broth. This suggestion is quite plausible in regard to a particular variant, the Betawi nasi goreng kambing, Jakartan goat fried rice, which uses mutton or goat meat. traditionally flavored by Arab Indonesians, rich spices and minyak samin, ghee, which demonstrates Middle Eastern Indian influence. Nasi goreng was considered as part of the Indies culture during the colonial period. The mention of nasi goreng appear in colonial literary of Dutch East Indies, such as the Student Hidyo by Marco Carto de Curomo, a serial story published in Sinar Hindia newspaper in 1918. It was mentioned in 1925 Dutch cookbook Grootnieuw Volledig Oost-Indisch cookbook. Trade between the Netherlands and the Dutch East Indies during that time has increased the popularity of nasi goreng to the world. After the independence of Indonesia, nasi goreng was popularly considered as a national dish, a belt official. It is simply and versatility has contributed to its popularity and made it as a staple among Indonesian households. Colloquially considered as the most democratic dish since the absence of an exact and rigid recipe has allowed people to do anything they want with it. Nasi goreng that is commonly consumed daily in Indonesian households was considered as the quintessential dish that represent an Indonesian family. It is the menu introduced, offered and served in Indonesian theater restaurant within the Indonesian pavilion at the 1964 New York World's Fair. Howard Puffrey Jones, the U.S. ambassador to Indonesia during the last years of Sukarno's reign in mid-1960s, in his memoir, Indonesia, The Possible Dream, said that he liked nasi goreng. He described his fondness for nasi goreng cooked by Hartini, one of Sukarno's wives, and praised it as the most delicious nasi goreng he ever tasted. Nasi goreng is ubiquitous in Indonesia and also popular in neighboring Malaysia and Singapore, as well as the Netherlands through its colonial ties with Indonesia. Today, microwave heated frozen nasi goreng is available in convenience stores such as 7-Eleven and Lawson in Indonesia. Nasi goreng is distinguished from other Asian fried rice recipes by its aromatic, early smoky flavor owed to generous amount of caramelized. This is the ingredients. Okay. Will not read this anymore because it will just take too long. I will begin to cook now my nasi goreng friend. I have all the recipes here. I hope this video will not stop like yesterday because it is too hot. It is too hot near the Here I am, friend. Because I went to 3 big groceries here and they don't have that kick-up monies, the sweet soy sauce. I just bought the Japanese soy sauce instead. And then we don't have shrimp paste here in the place. There in the city which called the Helsingborg. It is less than 40 kilometers from here, but I don't like to go there because they have a lot of corona there. When I come to Sweden, it is 4th biggest city or 5th, but I don't know now if it's still. instead of cooking oil, I will use margarine because I think this is more the taste is it is better than the I will just fry first the chicken. You can use also the when you have old chicken, for example, the barbecue or the you can use it. This is the chicken fillet. Why this is like that white? Because it was in the freezer and I just put it in the microwave. Because my son, he said to me that he's already hungry. This boy, he does not eat that much. He only eat when I am here. I will fry the chicken. And then I have also the ham. And I will put the shrimps. I have already the shrimps here. This is the ingredients. I have the shrimps. And then I will also put the green peas. They called it ertor. In Swedish, the green peas. I have the cabbage. The red and green pepper. And the forgot now this one. The garlic. The onion. And then I have this red curry paste. And the red pepper powder. Our fried rice in my place in summer, as I told you, it is the when we have old rice a day old from yesterday, we cook it with oil and garlic and salt. Okay guys, thank you for watching. We will have the part 2 of this because it take a long time. Bye bye.